Hello YouTube, Diecast Nation here, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the 1970 Plymouth GTX from Maisto. But before I begin the review of this scale model, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of background information on the real-life Plymouth GTX. So this model is based on the GTX, Plymouth's gentleman's car of the late 60s and early 70s. The Plymouth GTX was originally released in 1967, with a redesign in 1968 and again in 1971. 1971 being the last year of the GTX as a standalone model. The Plymouth GTX featured two engines, a 7.2 liter or 440 cubic inch V8 or a 7.0 liter 426 cubic inch Hemi V8, which could be paired with either a 4-speed manual or a 3-speed TorqueFlite automatic transmission. Both engines boasted extremely impressive 0 to 60 times. From 1972 to 1974, the GTX became an optional package on the Plymouth Roadrunner. So there you go, there's a little bit of background information on the real-life Plymouth GTX that provided the inspiration for this model. With that out of the way, I can start reviewing this model, manufactured by Maisto. This model was released as part of Maisto's All-Stars Elite Transport series in 2009 that featured a flatbed truck paired with a car, the Plymouth GTX in this case, which was to be hauled on the flatbed. This 1970 Plymouth GTX is finished in two-tone white and red and features a black interior. The windows are clear with a slight black tinting. So let's go ahead and take a look around this model now. So on the left-hand side of this model, we have GTX written out right here in white. Looks very nice. And above that we have a nice stylish racing stripe, or at least that's what I assume that is. And right next to GTX right here, we have an air dam or an air intake. We have nice chrome door handle detail here. Looks very nice. Down here we have a side-mounted exhaust outlet finished in chrome. Very sporty looking. We have a marker light right here as well as back here. And the front and rear bumper do wrap around a little bit. We just have simple steel wheels here finished in gray. And these tires do have a red line running around them, kind of a red wall instead of white walled. But there we go, that's the left hand side. Moving around to the front, this is a very nice looking front side to this car. We have nice headlight detail here, nice grille detail, and it does say GTX right here in the center of the grille. The headlights are painted on. Looks very nice. Nice chrome bumper with a license plate here that says Me GTX on it. It's a very nice touch. And up here we have some nice detail to represent the pins that hold the hood down, and a nice hood scoop. And on this model the hood does open up, and we can take a look at the V8 engine underneath the hood here. Now I'm not sure whether this is the 7.2 V8 or the 7.0 Hemi V8. Most likely it's the Hemi, but it's finished in chrome here with some headers right here that are painted red, and it's a fairly well detailed engine. I think it looks very nice. I'm just glad that they included the ability to open the hood on this model. But there you go. Let's go ahead and take a look at the right hand side. It is exactly identical to the left hand side. Oddly enough, there is no fuel filler cap detail on this model, which is very interesting. Moving along to the back here, we have Plymouth written out right here. Nice taillight detail. We have a nice chrome bumper, and again we have that nice license plate that says Me GTX. Up on top, no sunroof or anything. And inside, it might be a little bit hard to see there, we do have some fairly nice interior detail. Nice steering wheel there. We do have a gear selector and some fairly highly detailed dashboard detail there. And back here, we have some speaker detail. And this interior is finished in black. moving along to the bottom here, right here it says 1970 Plymouth GTX, copyright Daimler Chrysler Corporation, 2006, Maisto, made in China. We have our nice exhaust pipe here, running out to our side-mounted exhaust tips. Looks very nice, all nicely plated in chrome. We have some front suspension detail, some driveline detail, transmission, and some differential detail back here, which is very nice. They did put a lot of time styling the bottom of this diecast model here. And the tires here are actually rubber, or at least I think they're rubber, very hard rubber. And they do have some tread on them. This looks very nice. And I forgot to mention, we do have windshield wiper detail on the windshield here. And there you go. That's my review of the 1970 Plymouth GTX from Maisto. In my opinion, it's a very highly detailed model. I think they spent a lot of time on it. I do like the fact that you can open the hood and take a look at the engine. And I like that they spent a lot of time putting some detail into the bottom side of this vehicle, because I think that a lot of diecast manufacturers kind of neglect the bottom just because you can't really see it unless you flip it over. But it's still important to include a lot of detail there because it makes it look more authentic. But anyway, guys, I do recommend picking this up. I think it's a very nice model. And there we go, that's it. Stay tuned for my next video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.